Hello, welcome to week 2. Glad to see you made it through week 1. Hope the reading wasn't too much. Just wanted to cover a couple of things before you go into week 2. This week we're going to be looking at the Old Testament, and then we're going to move on to Greece, where we'll spend the rest of the week there and all of next week in Greece. Alright, so we're going to be continuing the hero's journey theme, but you've got a different type of hero this time with Achilles, and you've got a different hero's journey. So I'd like you to kind of focus on his refusal of the call. He accepts the call when he goes to fight the Trojans, but then he refuses the call. And look at what happens when he refuses that call. All right? So keep an eye out for that. Also, be aware of two things regarding the hero's journey. One, it's not a hero's journey if there isn't a huge change, and a change for the good, in the main character. So Gilgamesh goes on a couple of journeys, but only one of them is an actual hero's journey. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that in the PowerPoint I talked about the 12 steps of the hero's journey. That's not part of Joseph Campbell's actual theory. There's a writer, Christopher Vogler, who adapted Campbell's idea of the hero's journey for writers. And I just thought, giving you those 12 steps would make it a little easier to relate to the stories we'll actually be looking at. All right, so keep those two ideas in mind when you're writing your essay, which the assignment sheet is there under the Lessons tab this week. Also, regarding the essay, you do not have to write on the topics that I've suggested on the assignment sheet. If you have one you prefer to look at, a different aspect of these stories that you'd like to look at, all you need to do is email me, and as long as I think it's an appropriate topic, I'll give you permission. You go ahead and write on that. All right, last thing, regarding the discussion forum, again, please be sure that your replies to the discussion posts are made on the appropriate days. So the first reply has to be made on Thursday or Friday. The second reply on Saturday or Sunday. The reason for this is we want everybody to have the same opportunity to get their initial posts and their replies responded to by someone. Anyway, that'll do it. Have a good second week. I'll see you next week.